All right, but take a look at 22. It says the graph below represents Marie's trip to work. So if you notice, the x-axis is labeled with time in minutes, and the y-axis is labeled in distance from home in miles. All right, so this is what could have happened between points A and C to cause the graph to look the way that it does. So if you take a look here, so this is where she starts. So at 0, 0, so no time has passed, and she has not traveled at all from home. Looks like she travels 5 miles from home, and it takes her about 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden it goes back. So she has to go back home. All right, so time is still passing, so it has taken her 10 minutes. She got 5 miles from home and then turned around and had to go back. So clearly Marie must have forgotten something. So she had to go back home. So that's the first part. It says, for how many total minutes is Marie not moving? All right, so say she gets 5 minutes from home, whatever, so now she goes back. This time it looks like it's at a slower rate than it was before. This is a pretty steep line, so this is a slower rate. And then all of a sudden, time is still passing, so between 25 and 30, the time is still passing, but her distance from home is not changing. That is remaining constant. So that's happening between 25 and 30 minutes, so she's not moving for 5 minutes, and she is likely in traffic, if I had to guess. Question C says, how long does it take Marie to get to work? Well, we have to see when she stops. This is her final point. Looks like her work is 20 miles away, and this time it took her 40 minutes. And then for part D, it says, aside from the time Marie was stopped, between what 2 points was her rate the slowest getting to work? Explain. And I kind of already talked about that. And that's, if you look at the steepness of the line, so this is going up pretty quickly, and then it goes down pretty quickly. But then here, as this goes up, it's a more gradual incline. But if you compare these two slopes, this one's definitely more gradual than this one. So between what 2 points was her rate the slowest? I would say between points C and D. And the slope isn't as steep there. Right, which just means that her rate isn't as quick in between those 2 points.